What's up, guys? I'm Daemonxel, and even though the game is only maybe about 2 months old, maybe a little over 2 months old, there is already a protest going on among the whales to boycott spending. Let's talk about it. Alright, now if you've gone on the Reddit, you will see a thread in there saying, do not buy a single offer. But also, let me get to like I said, I just started this channel. It's dedicated to Heroes of Middle-earth. If you like my content, go ahead and give me a subscribe, give me a like, give me a share. Help the channel, help me. Thank you. Let's get into this. Now, originally, the thread itself is basically that the collective user base needs to vote with our wallets. Basically, it's asking for a boycott of spending in this game due to the content drought, due to them bringing marquee characters out as content. Even though we do have the raid coming at the end of the month, a lot of people are saying that the raid should have been included when the game launched itself, and that this is still kind of like a soft beta going on. Yes, there is a lot of things here going on, but what I want to zero in on this thread is that Josie Wales, the leader of the whales and the krakens on Shard 1, that's the whale server, which, if you all know, that was the first whale. Now, he has been in first place since the game launched on there, and even he has had weighed in on this. Let me just bring him up here. Here it is. He goes, so in-game, I'm Josie Wales, part of the problem, yes. Shard 1, been at the top since launch. My guild has been fighting on the official Discord about exactly this issue. I am even currently banned on the Discord for posting Fix Your Game CG too much. Most of my guilds, 7 out of 12, decided to do a spending freeze, which is I'm also doing, which would encourage all who can to freeze spending as able. And as you can see, it goes on as a debate begins about this. One person says that it is when the return value is next to nothing in a game which has almost zero content, and at the rate it is going, it will be dead before it gets traction. Have you seen how much the top players have pumped into this game already? It's straight up addiction and unhealthy desire to be better than everyone else at something that really doesn't warrant the competitiveness these guys think they need to have. And this is a thing that's going on in all mobile games. You're going to have your whales, you're going to have your krakens, you're going to have those people that want to see their names at the top of the charts, even though there's not really much going on in the game. But like I said, maybe this might turn around later on, since we do have the raid coming on July 26th. Yes, it's only one chapter. Yes, it's not a lot of content. I'm not even seeing that many events in-game other than the marquee characters, so I'm having fun in the game. I know a lot of people are content-starved, but it's really taking nothing out of me to log into the game a few times during the day to collect my energy, to just build up the teams that I currently have. And I myself yes, I am a light spender, and if I do see a deal, I do go on it. However, again, with these marquee characters, Legolas, Gimli, I'm not going to be buying tons of gems to 5-star these characters. I just don't see the value in it currently right now. I did that with Eladin, I did that with Arwen so I can unlock Elrond when he popped open, but I don't see me dropping $50 to $100 per character. It's not in my budget to do so. Josie Wales' content goes on again at the end of the thread, saying that the game has a decent shot at being shut down, is the reason most of us in the Whale Guild decided to just stop and watch for a while. Not like there's any need of characters, and this is true. This is true. We currently in the game, we don't really have a need to build up teams other than, the campaign, other than the arena, and your, challenges. But once you get those, I think there's 5, right? The challenges, yeah, either 5 or 6. But once you get to that top thing, all you're doing is hitting auto. You're not really needing to build up your team further for that. And currently right now, I believe the top gear in the game right now is gear tier 7, I believe, or gear tier 8. I think it's gear tier 8 is the top. You can't go further. We can't even use the purple gear that you can farm in the later chapters right now. So, is the game in danger of being shut down? I don't believe that so. I don't think with an IP property this big and with the gaming studio CG behind it that it's in danger of being shut down. Do I think they should have done things a little bit differently? Well, yeah, they had a roadmap for this game if they just followed the same thing that they did in Galaxy of Heroes. I don't know why it launched without some of these events, without the raid, but it's nice to know that we are getting it. So hopefully it is a slow build-up for the momentum of the game, and maybe 6 months to a year down the line, it will have a huge, massive following behind it. But overall, you need to do what's going to make you happy. If it brings you some joy in your life to splurge on a character marquee event or buy a offer to build up your character, do it. If you have the disposable income to do so, do so. Is there a need to do it currently right now? No, there's no current need for it right now. When the 26 rolls around and we get the raids to come out and we can check out best overall team composition, which teams to bring in, what strategies are going to give you the highest amount of points for your chapter runs, then there might be a need to, splurge on this team or that team. But right now, I would just say kick back, enjoy the game. And I don't think there's really a need to be super competitive right now. Myself, I know I'm not going to be shooting up in the arena. I'm going to slowly advance as I build up a character, but I'm not going to be sitting there swiping my credit card trying to max out my team to get up to the top. And I'm not discouraging those that like doing that. But I don't believe that we are in a state of panic currently right now. Let's just hold off and see what happens. Now, if you guys want to stop spending, stop spending. It's on you guys to stop spending. I'm not spending currently. I haven't bought anything since I think the $20 deal for Legolas to bring him up to that 4th star. Other than that, I haven't really bought anything in the game. But yeah, I don't think we're at that razor's edge currently right now. Where, as in Marvel Strike Force, it's a massive shit show that's going on over there. They have the player council trying to balance things out. That game has been bounced between so many different game development studios, and right now we're just in the infancy of this game. And as other people say that they don't believe raids will save the game, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. If the game closes, the game closes. You had fun when you played the game. Other than that, that's all I can say. That's my opinion on this. But, if you guys want to weigh in, go on over to the Reddit, the Heroes of Middle-earth subreddit. Let your voice be heard. Add to the discussion. And with that, have a great week. Have a great weekend. Adventure safe and good luck to you and your fellowship.